we should be live now. Now I just have to make sure we're live. Maybe. Yep, we're good.
Aaron, did you see in Vegas they're charging you now to watch football in like their sports books?
Are you serious?
Yes, Caesars is doing a $550 entry for a VIP section.
Oh my gosh.
And then if you want to bleach your seat, you can pay $92 for that.
That's insane.
Yeah.
What about that sports what's that sports book place that's outside? I forgot the name of it.
Sands?
Something like that. It's like it's the outside pool with all the TVs.
Not Win.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Well,
My grandpa used to have it, or he still has it made. He knows all the cocktail waitresses, so
Nice. That's
so we just sit with his friends, and so he knows them so well that Coors Lights are $1, and so
in Vegas.
yeah,
That sounds.
I mean
illegal.
it's not downtown Vegas, but it's his like home casino, and so it's a pretty legit setup. You can't go wrong for $1 crispy Coors Lights.
I would think.
I could find a way to go wrong.
We almost
I
did.
respect that out of you.
$20 and we each had 10. So
All
It's
right.
a good day.
On that note, welcome to Pongo's League of Doom podcast, week 5, the cancellation episode, where Aaron O, who is our hottest guest, both literally and figuratively, had the insane amount of people cancel. The only people available tonight were Sean and Aaron O, and we even had to change the scheduling for it. So it was just going to be a one-on-one fireside chat between me and Aaron O, but Sean stepped up at the last minute.
who were the other? Who was the original guest? Was it Jesse?
The original guest was, I wanted Eric to be on, because he's back in the country finally. And then it was going to be Alec. Alec said no. And then it was going to be, well, Bocek actually sent me some cool little stats, but I'm going to wait until Bocek can be on to show them. He gave a historical analysis of the league, and some interesting finds there, including how insane Mitch's record is. But
Mitch is an emotional roller coaster in this league, man. It goes either right or it goes wrong for Mitch.
yeah,
So there's no in between. So
it's wild. We'll talk about Mitch here in a minute. The recap is nothing wholly unexpected. Pretty much the only upset was Sean, you beat Aaron O. That was a surprise. Aaron finally goes down and decides to spend some waiver money for the first time ever. But
Yeah, we're in panic mode over here.
yeah, right.
I will say though, I knew going into the game, I was like, this is over, and I was pretty happy actually when Devontae had that 50-yard touchdown at the first play of the game. I was like, all right, because the week before I was literally waiting for the last play of Cooper Kupp to see if he wouldn't get another catch, and then I get sucked back in when Carlson has 15 points and I have a lead, and then literally the next play. The next drive, Devontae has another 50-yard touchdown. I was like, you got it. I'm so sick of Monday night watching the whole game. I hate it.
Dude, so I was outside on my TV, and as soon as that play happened, I just put it back in the garage, hung it back up, and was like, I'm going to join my evening. And then I get a text message with the eye emojis, and I'm like, that's very cryptic. What's going on? And I'm down 2 or 3 points. And I'm playing Warzone upstairs and I'm in the middle of a game, and I'm like, mother, just screaming into the mic, man, just killing 10-year-olds and screaming. So trying to play Call of Duty and watch the game at the same time. And then it happened, dropped the phone back down. But I just, unbelievable. I thought I wrote you off on the first play, and then they didn't throw the ball to him again. So
it's probably why you pushed someone.
I hated watching Monday Night Football because my tight end setting records and the guy throwing in the balls on the other team, and that really hurt my feelings. But I texted Beck 20 minutes into the Sunday night games. It was 1:20. Beck had scored 5 touchdowns in the first 20 minutes, and I was like, Beck, please stop. I wanted to have a nice afternoon watching football, and I hate it already. Yeah. And he's like, at least your kicker's doing well. I was like, fuck off.
I'm gonna try to go for a trend each week where I can try to have less than 2 points with my tight end. So last week,
Mo Alley
I had
Cox, baby.
I had Dalton Schultz get 0. And then this week I had Mo Alley Cox get 1.60. So I'm gonna see if I can get this Hayden Hurst guy to get like 1.8 and just call it a moral victory. See how well I can do picking goose egg tight ends.
Love
So,
that.
I'm going for it.
Love that for the rest of the league.
That drop off is just disturbing at tight end. Like,
I know.
you don't have,
I know. I have the best tight end ever, and I'm like, this rules. My team sucks.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I miss.
I don't
him
understand
so
it.
much.
I have the second
gave you
most
shit
points
for the wrong
scored against
reason,
me.
David.
So it's been a 4 a.m. crew. We're up in the morning, peeing, checking fantasy stuff. Have you guys seen that video of Mark Wahlberg where he's like 2:30 a.m. crew out here getting swole?
No.
Yeah, he's sick. I think my new name's gonna be 4 a.m. crew, but
That's a great name.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Buck retakes first with Aaron's first stumble. Trevor trying to make a redemption arc here. Same with Mike. Honestly, the whole middle of the league's 3-2, except Mitch is not scoring any points. Mitch is the least scored point so far. We'll talk about him in the shots category. And then poor Bocek, who's actually putting up 5th place numbers, is getting absolutely unlucky right now.
Yeah.
He seems to have embraced it, though, and he's still, since he pulled all those stats for me, at least he still cares. So that's
good karma.
It's better
That's
than
good
Beck
karma.
when Beck, like 3 games in, is like Googling ways to kill himself. And it's
I get a text message. I don't know why I play in this league. I'm done. I'm done
I
after
know.
the season. I'm done.
I'm glad Eric won this week because I was worried that he was going to have that text.
Eric's been out of the country. I'm not sure he's going to come back and be like, "Wow, they score a lot more points than that football in the over in Europe." We'll run through talk shit really fast. The bad shit team was Trevor. He went nuts this week. 76 points combined from just 2 running backs. That's terrifying. That's what you expect from Aaron O's Saquon CMC squad, but Josh Jacobs really made a name for himself.
Yeah, he did.
Bocek still searching for that first win. Good luck next week, Bocek. The bullshit team was Bocek as well, who this is the second time of the year he's scored 140 and lost. That sucks, bro. Darren Waller just kind of sauntered out of the game and then never came back in, and that's weird. And your other tight end scored 14, so that sucks too. This was also the best game of the year for Josh Allen. I think it's the 4th highest scoring game of the year so far in total. Behind Tua's 50 bomb and 2 Lamar Jackson freak shows. But he also is kind of getting unlucky with he has the highest points against by 50. I'm 2nd place in highest points against, but Bocek, your team seems okay. You're just kind of maybe you had a tough schedule early. We'll see how that goes. And the dog shit
He's a second half team. He's a second half team.
Dog shit team is Mitch. Mitch, I don't know what the fuck what you're gonna do, brother. When Gabe Davis scored on like the first play of the game, I was like, doesn't Mitch have that guy? Good for him. Maybe he's gonna score some points this week. Nope. He's still yet to score over 120 other than week 1. He didn't have a single player score 20 points. Actually, he did, but they were both on his bench. And the shots of the week category is more about shitting on Mitch. I'm sorry, Mitch. There's not a lot for me to say here, but you can read over this later if you want to freeze frame and see what went wrong, but it seems like everything's going wrong. Tyler Higbee got 11. That was good for you. Raheem Mostert looks like a good waiver pickup. We'll see if Mitch can stop the free fall because he's still got 3 wins on the board, which I mean, it might be enough to stay out of last place if Bocek keeps losing. So we will see. But I think that means Mitch has to take 3 shots. We was at 1, so he should be up to 4 by tomorrow. That's
I was gonna say, we didn't get last week, did we?
He did. Bocek did his last week, and who was the other one?
You had a Smirnoff Ice.
Yeah, but there should have been 2.
That's right.
And Mitch was dumpster fire, I think.
Yeah,
so he's at 4. Mitch is at 4.
Yeah, I think the math adds up here, but
yeah, right. Yeah, you're right.
Might as well just be an entire 5th at this point.
I know that'd be pretty.
A 5 shot. A 5 shot.
5 shot. That's
go for the
better,
5 shot. Yeah.
I was struggling through my back-to-backs, so good luck, bud. Mitch and I
vodka only.
Yeah, Mitch and I are falling into alcoholism, but other than that, shots of the week is safe if you're named Aaron, and I guess if you're liberal, like Mike. But waiver wire was kind of interesting this week. Sean, you a little upset about that this morning?
He got me by. He said he was gonna. Bocek told me he was gonna send me a dollar bill picture this morning to get in my head, and we all know I'm hurting at running back, so like this couldn't have got any worse here. You're like, all right, I made a good offer, $26, because some idiot's gonna do $25, so I'm just gonna prices right him. Well, Bocek was like, some idiot's gonna do $26, so I'm gonna prices right him to $27, and got Kenneth Walker. So we'll see how pissed off I am next week.
This is back-to-back weeks of Seahawks running backs being the highest waiver priority. So, I mean, they both look pretty good. We'll see if that turns around Bocek's season or not. And Aaron, you spent your first money.
I did.
Big Gino.
Big Gino.
Who's your regular
$12 for Gino.
I have Hurts, but he has a bye next week, so I'm just trying to get ahead of it.
Okay. I dropped my $3 on him because I was like, please God, let my quarterback score any points. I've only scored over 12 from my quarterback position once this season, and I scored 19. I hate quarterbacks. Sean, you also tossed $11 into the fire for Eno Benjamin. Which is
you know what?
Chase
Edmonds isn't going to play. He's not going to play.
James Conner.
Yeah, James Conner's not going to play.
The guy that's on your team. Yeah.
I'm all over the place right now.
Chase Edmonds is a Miami homie.
Yeah.
I got Dalvin Cook. I'm delusional.
Well,
it's been a week, all right? So I've been cooking on my own. I'm trying to figure this fantasy football thing out. It's a rough day.
Cluster truck's making 3 trips a day to Sean's house.
Cluster trips. Doing welfare checks. Come over here.
Hey, are you alive in there?
Come on.
And then another trade featuring me as usual. I shipped off Jared Goff and Kareem Hunt for Kyler Murray because I'm so sick of starting randos at QB. Maybe my short squirrel boy who plays Call of Duty too much can save me.
You better be careful. The new Call of Duty's coming out soon.
I know. I'm panicked. This is the first time my quarterback's been projected to score more than 20, so that's huge for me. Really, really hoping for maybe a cool 19, and I'd be like sick because right now I'm just hoping to get double digits. Then Sean, you had a wonderful suggestion in the reason for the season. It's Halloween, so it's the spooky teams time. Bringing back another segment we did last week with the dad stuff. This time it's spooky stuff. Sean, you're going to have to be our expert here because I've only seen like one horror movie in my life because I'm a huge pussy. And I will not be doing that.
Okay. All right. So
can you give us the rundown of who our gentlemen are on the screen here?
Yeah. Okay. So we've got Jigsaw from the movie Saw. We've got I got to pull up a different screen here because I don't have it on my monitor. So
maybe a quick.
Can you share your screen?
Sure. Go to your email. Pull up the.
Okay,
or here. I'll give the name. You give a little rundown of what they're about. We got Jigsaw first.
Jigsaw from Saw. He's the guy that comes in on the little creepy bicycle, and he wants to play a game.
A classic. Then we have Freddy Krueger.
Gonna haunt you in your sleep. You're gonna have nightmares at night. You're gonna wake up in cold sweats, or you're gonna wake up dead. One of the two. So your pick.
4 a.m. crew immune to Freddy Krueger.
4 a.m. crew.
Leatherface.
Yeah. So this is what happens when you sit in a tanning bed for too long. But no, I'm just kidding.
This is looking like
Texas
one of Alex.
Chainsaw
This is
Man.
looking like one of Alex's ex-girlfriends. Maybe one or two of Alex's ex-girlfriends. Oh, I love
All right, I'm back. So Leatherface comes from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He basically rips you apart with a chainsaw, preys on teenagers, and comes in. And he's got a really creepy face for where he like cuts things up with the chainsaw too. So like he's got a mask on. It's creepy.
And I know this guy. This is Michael Myers. He walks real slow, but he always gets you.
Yeah, right.
And he has
Really
cool
slow.
Theme song.
Yeah. And the OG of Halloween movies. So.
Yeah, and then who the fuck is the Leprechaun?
You don't know who the Leprechaun is?
I've heard of him, but I've never seen the movie or even heard.
Okay, watch the movies. It came out in '93.
That's when I was born,
and it's awful. It's awful. So this is like the budget for this movie is about $1 million. Like I said, it comes out in '93, and it's a classic. Basically, a cursed leprechaun. People take his gold, and he comes and kills you in like different ways, and he tricks you. He's really short because he's a leprechaun. It's the funniest scary movie you'll ever see.
That makes me feel a little better about it. Then we got.
It's got Jennifer Aniston in it, like a young Jennifer Aniston.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Does she not wear a bra in that movie either?
Nope.
Well, you have piqued my attention.
Yes.
Then there's Ghostface, which I didn't know that was the guy from Scream's name.
Yeah, that's again classic serial killer, right? Very fast, very agile. Tends to miss a lot though. Like when he comes at you and stabs. Apparently, people are evasive in Scream movies, but kills a lot of teenagers. Will get you very quick. So, great voiceovers.
All right, then there's the guy from Psycho, or what is it? The Shining.
Is it Danny?
Jack. Something.
Hang on.
Here's Johnny.
Yeah. So The Shining, basically the dad that goes nuts, which can be Mitch. So that's already an easy one.
That easy.
So we'll just go with Mitch on Here's Johnny.
I'm down for that. Wait, that's Sean. Then there's Jason. Our
Jason Voorhees.
Who drowns a bunch and then doesn't.
Okay. Who's the one person in this league that can be manipulated by their mother? That's who Jason Voorhees would be. That's like his weakness. He's got a crazy mother, basically you can't kill the guy. So, I mean, he drowns, comes back to life. He's probably the strongest serial killer of the bunch. And again, preys on teenagers, like fucking shocking.
Everything you're telling me makes me feel like this has to be Alec. Really strong, controlled by his mother. Well, he didn't watch my cat because he said his mom made him come home, and preys on teenagers. He's like a little.
Well, is Alec the shortest guy in our league? I was going to give Alec the leprechaun because would be the shortest.
I thought Trevor was shorter than Alec.
Nah, Trevor can be Leatherface. Leatherface is pretty fat, so.
All right.
Whoa.
I know the next two, Chucky and Chucky, the famous doll who kills scary people, and then Pennywise. I've actually seen it. Fuck that.
Okay, movie. So yeah. Chucky is a doll. He's a possessed doll and runs around and kills people somehow, and he's plastic, so can wield a knife and is very evil. Has a serial killer trapped in his body from like some voodoo shit. And then Pennywise the clown, preys on fear and, just kills you in a lot of different ways. Very transformational.
All right. Do you have any strong opinions leading off besides Mitch as the Shining guy and John. Alec as Jason?
I kind of wanted like Mitch as like the, what is it? Is it Who's the one that like walks slow? Because I feel like it's like a slow, painful death when you play Mitch because he's going to beat you, but
not score any points. It's enough
yeah,
fun
but
to
not
watch.
so many points.
Yeah, Mitch is
So Michael
Michael
Myers.
Myers.
No, yeah, that's the one.
Mitchell Myers. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Mitchell Myers.
Yeah. There's your new team name, Mitch, since you benched Najee. Any other ones you firmly believe in?
I think Beck could be Chucky the doll.
And why is that?
He's very vulgar. You know, yeah, and he's he's actually, I don't know. I think Beck could be Ghostface too, because like I said, Ghostface very agile, very fast. So, you know what? Let's go Beck as Ghostface, and then Mike can be Chucky.
I like Mike as Chucky a lot.
Do we have any redheads in this league?
No. We're ginger phobic.
Okay. All right. Well then, yeah, Mike's Chucky.
Should Aaron O be Jason Voorhees then? Strongest, scariest, can't be brought down.
But the problem with that is it was just literally brought down. So,
I mean, he does get brought down underwater, and then he gets right back up and kills everybody.
Who's the nicest serial killer I think we got in this? You know what? No, I think Aaron O could be Freddy. He'll haunt you in your sleep, make you sweat. Kind of like, because you're thinking about playing him all week. You're like, oh, shit, I got to play Aaron O this week. Like, I was a mess. I'm not going to lie. I went into Thursday night very depressed. I was like, I'm a freaking idiot. I just played Mo Alley Cox. I bet $50. And now I'm seeing this in my dreams about taking shots. So.
All right, Aaron O's Freddy Krueger.
Thanks, man. That was really nice of you.
Any other ones we feel strongly about?
Let's do Trevor as Leatherface. Let's do Trevor.
I do agree with that one because like right now, like Trevor seems like literally like hacking everyone up, especially with his two running backs. Yeah. The only difference though, I do think Trevor is looking great though, not opposed to what Sean said.
Looking nice.
Trevor, I've given you enough kudos to carry a chainsaw, bud. So, there's that of it. So, all right. What are we down to? Who else we got left?
We got Jigsaw, Psycho, what's it called? The Shining Guy, Leprechaun, Jason, and It.
Well, since it's the clown, should that be like the last place? Like
Bocek.
Bocek.
Praise on your fear.
Poor guy can't catch a break. Just hanging out in the sewers all day.
Yeah.
Preying on people to kill them.
He scored big points. He's doing great, but always loses. I think I could
Bocek's gonna go as It.
I think I should be Jigsaw because Jigsaw always says you want to play a game, and if I definitely make the most moves, send the most trades, do a bunch of I'm always playing games, bro. I might not win, but I'm tossing shit out.
I'll give you Jigsaw.
And we're between Alex, Sean, and Eric for The Shining, Leprechaun, and Jason Voorhees.
Actually, Eric is a mama's boy, so yeah, let's do that. Let's do that in a second. So
right, Eric gets to be Jason, and then Sean, do you want to be the Shining Guy or the Leprechaun?
I have to be the Leprechaun. I'm a Notre Dame fan. It's the corniest movie out there. Can we all just agree to watch the Leprechaun? Can we all just make that group homework? It's not scary. It's freaking hilarious.
I also think Alec is the most likely to chop a door down with an axe.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
I can see that.
I could see him doing that, and out of some kind of dare, like Alec, you won't chop this door down. He's like, you won't bet I won't chop this door down? Then he does.
Let's do.
Off his
Hang on, I want to see it. Okay, Leprechaun is on Amazon Prime. So if you have Prime Video, it's on that.
You heard it here first,
Watch
folks. Check it out.
Okay. Group homework. I'm going to do a movie quiz next week on the Leprechaun. So All right, we've got it. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Yep, we end up with I am Jigsaw, Aaron O is Freddy Krueger, Trevor is Leatherface, Alec is Jack from The Shining, Beck is a Ghostface killer. No, I don't want to give him that much credit. It's Ghostface. Sean is our leprechaun, Mitchell Myers, Eric gets to be Mama's Boy, Jason Voorhees, Mike is Chucky the doll, and Bocek, you get to roam in the sewers and be everyone's biggest fear.
Oh, Bocek being Pennywise is great.
I like that. I like the picture of it.
Yeah, right. So, all right, good. Well, everyone in the group chat using a GIF, please tell us more about your character.
Yeah.
So.
And we can go on to the last section of our podcast, the predictions for next week. We got me versus Trev. Do you guys have it pulled up or the live stream?
Yeah,
up?
I got
Can
it
you
up.
see it? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So we have me versus Trevor. I'm projected to lose by 8. I don't really have any better options on the bench. Thank God Josh Jacobs is on a bye. That feels nice.
Who's your backup wide receiver in case that Olave guy can't go?
Garrett Wilson or George Pickens or Mooney.
Oh, you know what? If I've learned anything now, Thursday games are a trap, and I don't know why I keep falling for them. So I'd stay away from that Thursday night.
I know. I hate it.
Yeah.
Olave cleared all of his concussion protocols today. So that was big.
That's good. Why is Cup on the injury report?
I think he just the veteran injury report.
He's got a Cooper Kupp, did not practice Wednesday. They will limit Cup, Tyler Higbee, Aaron Donald in practice this week, but the 3 are fully expected to play. Okay. I mean, you're beat at wide receiver. Debo is unstoppable still. You're gonna have to hope Mike Evans has a big. Yeah, Lenny's good. David, you're gonna have a hard time. You got Kelsey to keep you afloat.
Stevenson's the lead back now because Harris is hurt.
I don't trust any New England running back. Bill Belichick just is an ass. Yeah, I don't know, man. Aaron, what's your gut say?
My gut goes with Trev. I think his team's just on a roll. I'm scared of his team right now.
Hang on, I'm looking at one thing.
I mean, I would go with Trevor against me. I don't think I win this. I'm trying to secure the future right now and hope I can get some W's in the end.
But now you having Kyler makes it I think it makes it more interesting because they're playing the Seahawks this weekend, right? So
yeah, the Seahawks are like the worst defensive team in football.
Yeah.
So if Kyler scores 40, hell yeah, brother. Because I don't know if Herbert will score. Denver's defense is pretty good. I don't know if Herbert will score that much, but they're also really hurt, so we'll see.
Yeah. Well, let's see what you do Thursday night. My initial pick here is for Trevor, but we'll see if you can get some Washington defense to show up Thursday.
Yeah, the defensive waiver wire this week was thin, let me tell you. So
yeah.
I don't want to be the one ever starting Washington, but here we go.
Here we are.
We can do you, Sean. You versus Mike. Oh, it's rivalry week.
Mike's gonna beat me. Mike always beats me. I'm 0-3, I think, in the last 3 or 4. I don't know. I think he's almost swept me actually the last 2 years. So
what's the bet between you two?
I don't know.
Are you guys
rivals? A little shit.
You are, aren't you?
I thought it tells you though in the league when it is rivalry week though. I could have sworn
there is a rivalry week, but it's at the end of the year. Like I've already played.
Okay, yeah. Well,
and Aaron and Aaron have the Aaron Bowl.
I know. I'm still waiting for Beck to take a shot.
If I beat Mike, he has to vote for Trump. That's the bet.
Ooh, there's swaying political elections involved in the Broncos League of Doom. That's not where I thought it would go.
Or he has to write in my name on the ballot. One of the two.
I think he'd almost rather do that.
He's gonna beat me. I don't have Adams this week. Higgins was a cheerleader last week. I don't know what's going on in Arizona with the running backs. I mean, I'm banged up a little bit. I got no running backs. He's got probably going to get Jonathan Taylor back this week. I'm screwed. There's no way the Dallas defense shows up against Philly, so I'm sitting with an L here.
Yeah, I got Mike.
We like Mike here. I also think San Francisco defense could score 20 against Atlanta.
Probably.
And he's even sitting Jonathan Taylor, which is pretty crazy.
It's scary, right?
And Tyler Lockett, who has had an incredible season so far. So Mike's got a pretty spooky team in honor of the season.
Chucky has a good team.
Yeah.
All right, take me to the next one.
Oh, Alec finally arrived.
Oh, good. Joy.
You could have made the 8:30, Alec. You piece of shit. Oh well. Well, let's do Alec now. Alec against Mitch.
I'm going Mitch. For Alec's lateness and tardiness. Going Mitch. Team Mitch.
I think Alec's team is really good. It makes me sad because it means I'm probably going to lose the second Smirnoff Ice Bowl too. And Mitch just has not necessarily shown it so far.
I think Mitch figures it out this week. I think he's going to get the exact right lineup.
I love the Gabe Davis at Kansas City. I think that could be a explosive situation.
Jesus. I got Kirk Cousins going out for 30 this week. He's due for a 30 burger.
Yeah, I don't know. Mitch has assembled a decent squad here. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna take Alec though.
Did anyone have Najee Harris being on the bench here at week 6? I didn't have that on my bingo sheet.
Was that second round or first round pick, Najee Harris? Depends on if he
was he a second round?
If he took Jamar before him, I can't remember. But
I'd have to go back and look.
Yeah, I have to. Here's a question for you: if you bench your first round pick, do you have to change your name?
I mean, I'm still rocking Let's Ride, and Mitch is rostering like 3 of my old quarterbacks. So, or he has run through Derek Carr and Russell Wilson, who are both my drafted quarterbacks, and dropped both of them. So,
Jamar, Najee Harris was the 10th pick of the draft.
So Jamar was 11th.
Mm-hmm.
Because I took Kelsey Mixon as my 2, which thank God Kelsey worked out because the turn sucked. Other than that.
Let's get to the Buck game so I can just pick Buck over here. Poor Eric is back in the shithole again. So.
Yeah, Buck's team is cracked and jacked and
yeah.
Thank God he was rostering like a top 5 quarterback in his bench that was willing to do a deal with me. I get a starting quarterback, he gets 2 bench fill-ins, but he doesn't even need them.
Yeah, no, Mahomes Buffalo game is going to be a shootout. Nick Chubb's been pretty good.
He's starting Taysom Hill. We got a Taysom Hill truther.
Holden is? Yeah. Oh, good luck, Eric. Let us know how that works out for you. I'd rather have Mo Alley Cox at this point.
Bold strategy, let's see if it plays out for you.
All right, yeah. All right, let's do the game of the week.
Yeah, Alec, I know Goff has more points than Kyler, but Goff is on a bye week, so I can't play that motherfucker.
Attaboy, right. David. Way to throw in some language there, buddy.
Fuck up.
Attaboy.
Alex been clowning me in the group message every fucking day, like once a day, and I'm like, all right, brother, I get it. I'm bad at it. No one's more committed to me. 4 a.m. crew. We're on the waiver wires. Jesus.
I don't know. I think Trevor got him really good on Monday with that write-up comment. So I think that was a brutal. I think that was a brutal one. I was taking a dump and I was like, "Ooh, that's me."
I was at a funeral, so I haven't actually even read the write-up yet. I gotta check that out and see how it goes.
Okay, Aaron O, I hate to do it, man, but you're going to lose again. I got pod check. Variable statistic says he has to win this week. Come on, I've got to do it. I just Kenneth Walker goes off for 25. Aaron Jones gets 20. Josh Allen tees off for another 30-40 game.
Bro, Trevor is starting the star of Twilight at kicker. I don't know if I believe it. Isn't that his name? Robert Pattinson?
Yeah.
Oh. No, it's Riley Patterson. Never mind.
You're Riley Patterson, yeah.
Close.
So here's the thing. I don't feel great about this week either.
You don't like the Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown stack against maybe the best defense in football?
Yeah, no, I don't feel super great about it. The fact that Bocek consistently puts up 130, 140 means my team has to absolutely show up. So I'm leaning towards Bocek myself.
You got a rough bye week, bro. You only have 2 players left.
Yeah.
Week 6 was a hurtful one for you.
I'll get you.
And now I already know it's going to come down to watching Mike Williams Monday night. This totally destroy my evening.
Well, we'll all look forward to the panic text from both of you, because I'm sure you'll both be sweating it out. Aaron, I think I'm gonna go with Bocek too. I hate to say it, but I'm not comfortable enough with the Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown stack against Dallas. That being said, if there's any offensive line that could hold Micah Parsons and that pass rush from them, it's probably the Eagles. So.
Okay, let me write these down. So we had Mike, we had Trevor, we had Mitch.
Oh, you guys, yeah. I had Alec, but you guys had Mitch.
Okay. We got Buck, and we got Bocek. Okay, all right. I'll chime in next week and see how these picks do.
All right. Hand, you got 2 things of homework. Make a pop quiz about the Leprechaun and let us know how we did on the bye week bets.
If you fail that test, I will make your life miserable. So everyone better get to work on the Leprechaun. So
I think this is our closest. Is this the closest matchup? 2 points? Yeah. So that'll be the one to watch, believe it or not, folks, is 2nd versus 10th. That's the hot one this week. But that is all for us at Pongo's League of Doom podcast. Sean, thanks for the inspiration for the spooky horror movie killer segment. That was fun. Aaron O, as always, it's a pleasure having you on. Even if your face just disappeared, now you're back. Okay. Thanks again, guys. We will be back next week, same time, same place. Except not same time. It'll be 8:30 again, and it'll be Holloway and
Bocek for his stats.
Probably Bocek, I think. Yeah, if Bocek's around. That's the plan.
Yep. Okay.
And
cool.
Mike.
Right.
Mike is coming back next week.
Whoa.
Holloway and Mike next week. So some of the quieter members of the league will get to voice their strong opinions next week, and we'll see how that goes.
I'd rather watch paint dry than listen to those 2 talk.
Mike texted me and said, "I got a lot of shit to talk, bro." And I said, "Okay."
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I have every single member of the podcast in my recent messages because I texted everyone, "Yo, pod tonight?" And everyone goes, "Can't." But he goes, "I need to talk some smack to a few of you fools." That's verbatim out of Mike's mouth. So that'll be a hot one.
This is the same kid that couldn't find a stop that he's been to for the last 15 years of his life with Jimmy John sandwiches. So I'm really scared of Mike.
I'll never eat Jimmy John's again. All right.
All right, boys.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Love
and
all
we
you guys.
are done.